have members of the public wandering around these vacant floors.
You mean just the empty hallway where all the doors are locked?
Well, we don't know that, right? It could be locked, it could be locked.
Yeah, you had one room that was open.
There could be people hiding behind. We can't have that.
So if there's someone hiding, then I'm going to help you out and I'll let you know if I find anyone.
We don't need your help, sir.
Then get back to work. You're dismissed.
No, I'm dismissed.
You're dismissed. Your boss doesn't need you anymore. It's that simple. But who I am is irrelevant. Where I work is irrelevant. You know, I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm not here to give you guys a hard time. I just want you to go back to work, honestly, and stop wasting resources. Let me finish my tour. You'll probably never see us again.
These gentlemen said that you never asked for their ID upon entering. Is that true?
Yeah, no.
You didn't ask for their ID?
They ask your ID.
No.
My ID?
Did you ask
See
them?
what I'm
I
saying?
ask for their ID and
Sir,
they
I
sign.
have you on camera. I can show it to him if you'd like.
This is not intended for one hater, but all haters. Haters make me famous.
Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm over in Stockton, California, at the State of California Public Building, where I'll peacefully be walking around, taking some pictures and video, and gathering content for my story. And I know what some of you trolls or keyboard warrior bootlickers are thinking. Anthony, you're not a journalist. Where's this story that you're working on? Well, I tell you what, if you're watching the video, you're watching the story. You're welcome. Also, before we get into it, special shout out to Angry Vet Audits, who's here with me today, exercising his rights and working on his own story. That being said, let's get right into the video. Oh yeah, and no bootlicking. Let's do this.
All right. Hello. Should I get one of these or no? All of them. Yeah. Good.
Oh, really? And you up and moving? She's not budging. What's that? Congratulations.
Sir, good morning. Can I see you just for a second, please? Thank you.
Guy with the camera. Got the stairs. Got information booth. This floor. Not sure if this is restricted or not. What does that say right there? Just closed for the fire marshal. Doesn't say it's restricted though. Interesting.
This is the building manager, Mr. Cesar.
Hold on 1 second. No, I'm just trying to get your name badge.
This slide, sir. Okay. How can I help you?
Perfect. I'm good. Appreciate you.
Sir.
In here?
Got the bathrooms if you need restrooms. We're not going to go in any restricted areas. Not much to see back here. Emergency exit.
Well, it's either I won't answer personal questions either. If you're welcome to go back to work, no one asked for your assistance. I'm just gonna do what I need to do here, and then I'll be out of here.
Excuse me, sir.
Well, I'm a little concerned of people recording the interior of the building.
Hey, your concerns are noted. Your concerns are noted. Carry on.
At least two cameras, another one right there.
Yep, we'll let them go up first.
Recording going on in the building.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware. I just don't know who you are recording the interior of our building.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The-
So if I,
Well, I'm just recording the interior of my building. I'm just recording the interior of my building.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Well, can I get your name at least, sir?
Oh, that's kind of personal, but appreciate you.
Okay. Well, yeah, can you please hold on
We just spoke to the sergeant. I mean, if you want to waste resources, that's
Yeah,
fine.
We just talked to Sergeant Underwood.
But I think maybe I heard him wrong, guys, but it sounded like he said call the police.
Caesar,
That didn't take long, as you can see.
We're
Visitor
visitors.
pass on. We are visiting.
We're visiting. Fourth floor. We got a
We're not here to bother customers or people getting services. You can see they got cameras all up here everywhere. You know, if we see someone getting some service, guys, we're nice people. You know, we're going to make sure we give them their space, that they have room to do their thing. As long as, you know, people respect our rights, we'll respect them, you know. Not much to see over there. Double check, nothing says confidential. Always look before you go in a room, guys. Nice and cool up here, that's the good thing. We are on the 4th floor. Looks like a little meeting room or cafeteria room. Check this out. Check out the view. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, look at that. Almost 100 degrees, man. And that water feature, air conditioning looks nice. Look at that. All right, let's continue, guys. So you see, guys, if we weren't allowed to go past this point, why over here would they put employees only? Because we can't go past that point, but on this side we can. See, if they didn't want us in that room, that sign that's on that door would be over here, you know, somewhere in this area. Just walking in circles. Not much to see up here. I think we're going to go down to the 3rd level. All right, well, yeah, not much to see up here, guys.
Going up.
On the 3rd floor, it's pretty much the same setup, but just different offices. It looks like there's really not much to see up here, honestly. Let me just take a quick gander back here. Well, that's kind of cool. For you to smell, you can just drop your stuff in here. I guess it gets either fallen down there or sucked up. I don't know. Kind of cool. Yeah, these are all closed, guys. I'm just going to go down to the 2nd floor now. So we're going to have to ask them down there, why do they have those cameras? We may have to call the PD and let them know that they're recording us, just like they're doing.
So we're gonna have to ask you to go back down to the 1st floor.
Well, that's where we were going, but we don't need you to tell us that, though.
Okay, no, that's fine. I mean,
It's not restricted. You
Very
do realize that, right?
well,
I can do
down
it right
on the
here.
first
I can do it
floor.
right here. So, for example, like when we came up,
Your last name on that?
when we came from the, let me just say what I'm going to say,
well,
sir. I listened to you.
When you signed in, you didn't sign in your name.
But
We
I could put
require-
John Doe, and you guys don't check ID. That would be a
Well, we
Fourth
do-
Amendment
we do
violation.
check- we
That
do
would be a
check.
Fourth Amendment violation. You guys don't check ID. You just want them to write down.
It's required.
And you don't even want to ID yourself because you crossed out your name on your name tag.
Wow.
Okay.
And only put your
Yeah,
first
so
3
we would
letters.
need you to.
We're in
CHP
the,
is
so
on
just so
the-
you know,
You're asking the
up on the
people
4th
who
floor,
want me.
you have a room that we're allowed to walk in, which we did like a little break room or whatever it is. But if you go in that little room, then there's another sign that says employees only, meaning we can't go past that point. But as long as we stay into public lobbies, we don't try to break into restricted areas. We're not harassing people. We're not stopping or preventing people from getting services. We're perfectly fine. At this point, I would say just get back to work. Just get back to work. Just get back to
These
work.
floors are vacant and we
Caesar,
can't
honestly,
have
you're causing the biggest
people-
disruption right now. We're just peacefully
Disruption
reporting
from
in
what,
public.
sir? Disruption
So,
from what?
sir, if you say they're vacant,
Disrupting
why
our
not put a
business
key
right
code
now,
on the
Caesar.
elevator?
What business is that?
It's-
Sir, why not put a lock on the
I'm still
elevator?
trying to find out.
Why not have security put a lock on the elevator then if you don't want people up here?
I'm still trying to find out who you are and what business.
Regardless of who I am.
We can't have members of the public wandering around these vacant floors.
You mean just the empty hallway where all the doors are locked?
Well, we don't know that, right? It could be locked, it could be locked.
Yeah, you had
There
one
could
room
be-
that
there
was
could be-
open.
There could be people hiding behind, we can't have that.
So if there's someone
We don't
hiding,
have
then I'm gonna help
anybody
you out and I'll let you know if I find
We
anyone.
don't need your help, sir.
Then get back to work. You're dismissed.
No, I'm dismissed.
You're dismissed. Your boss doesn't need you anymore. You're dismissed.
Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, okay.
So let's just get back to work. Let us do our thing. We'll be on our way.
Alright.
Look we already went to the 4th floor. We're working our way down.
Yeah,
So-
and you're not supposed
And
to be up
peacefully
here.
inviting you.
Yeah, I'm
We're
being very
peaceful,
peaceful
we're
as
very
well.
peaceful.
I'm being very peaceful.
Why is this guy hiding his ID even though I already got it? And why is he crossing out his name? Where do I go to do a public records request on his information? I need to know his name, his date of hire, and his salary. Can you take that request for me?
I could take any request.
Is
that
it your
you want.
policy for him to hide his name badge when he's an employee?
I'm gonna need you
Is he
to come
here
back
to
down
intimidate
to the
us?
first
He's a big
floor.
guy, man. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm a peaceful
Oh,
guy.
we're very peaceful.
Is he
We're
your
not
muscle or
here-
what's going on?
We're not here to fight anyone as well.
Why is he hiding his name?
We do need you to go back down
Can I
to the
ask you,
first
sir?
floor.
Do you speak?
Why are you
hiding your name?
ignoring me? I'm just trying to.
Why is he hiding his
peacefully-
name? Why is he hiding his
I
name?
am peacefully trying to have
Sir,
everybody back down.
as
to
a state
the
of
first
California,
floor.
just like a DMV, state of California, the CHP will come here because it's their jurisdiction, unlike, it's not local PD. They're gonna inform you, if they got all their memos properly out of Sacramento, we're allowed to be here. As long as we don't go in a restricted area. Just because you want it to be restricted, it's not currently restricted. If it was restricted, you would have key code access on those elevators, not allowing me to come up here. Or you would have sign right here when you get off, employees only, something of that nature. But just because we have cameras, all of a sudden, now it's restricted.
No, well, it's not. Is camera is part of the safety aspect.
You have
of it.
cameras watching us. Have your security
Those
do that.
cameras are for us.
That's what I'm
not-
saying.
yeah.
That's my point.
But it's the
Have-
safety aspect.
that's
of it.
my point.
I have no idea who
You
you,
can
are.
see-
Cameras are for us too.
I-
It's for my safety
I have
and your
no
safety.
idea who you are and what you are doing here, recording every.
It doesn't
aspect
matter
of the
what we're
building.
doing.
It kind of does matter.
We're conducting official business. I can tell you that. We come in peace. We're not here to
I'm
do anything
peaceful
bad.
too. Well, what's the official
so get back to.
business?
I don't have to tell you that though. You're not my mom. You're not my dad. You're not my boss. I don't work for you. You work for me.
Okay.
What are you doing here wasting resources?
What am I doing here? Making sure that.
Why do you have him here with you? Couldn't he be
Well,
doing
if I
something
could-
else
if
more
I could-
productive?
If I could.
Couldn't he be doing something
if I
more
could
productive?
answer one of your questions without being interrupted, that'd be great. I mean, you say you
All right,
want to be
continue.
peaceful.
Go ahead.
Well, thank you for your permission.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't understand what the whole issue is with having you go back down to the first floor. We don't have the general public walking and wandering around our building. That's something that we normally
You
don't
would
do.
normally. You said the key word normally,
Yeah.
but it's not prohibited.
Well, we don't have that.
It's not prohibited though. That's because.
Okay, well, we could just wait.
No,
for
but I'm just
CHP.
saying the
We
other
could
business
wait-
that
we
people
could-
are conducting
we
doesn't
could-
involve them up here. But the business we're conducting, I can tell you this: the business we are conducting
And what is that
involves.
business?
It's not your concern, but it does involve us being up here. Now you can monitor us. You want to follow us and walk around. I can't prevent you from doing that if you're scared that we're going to do something so evil, like try to open an empty door with nothing in there since there's under construction.
We don't know.
We just came
I
from
don't
the-
know who you are.
That's
where
what I'm
you
saying.
are.
You're welcome to follow us, but we're going to leave at our
No,
own
well,
leisure.
I-
You don't tell us when to leave. We tell you when to get back to work.
Well,
Now get back
wait.
to work.
And that's fine.
So get back to work. Why you do? What are you
And
doing?
I will have CHP come.
Okay, then have them do it. And in the meantime, do your job. Get back to work.
I am doing my job.
Come on, man.
I am
And why do
doing
you
my
need this guy here?
He's doing his job too.
So his job is to babysit you. So is he your boss?
Yeah, he is.
So why is he hiding his information then? Who's your boss, sir?
I'm his boss.
So you're his boss.
I am.
So I need his information. I need his name.
Why? Who are you?
It doesn't matter. By law, California transparency laws, you might want to look that up. It's a new law that went in effect, pretty recently, but California transparency law, his information is all public record. So I would like his name, his date of hire, his salary for 2023, and we can go from there.
Okay, well, let's go back downstairs.
When I'm down there, I expect you to have that ready for
We'll
me.
get it over it.
We could go back downstairs.
Go ahead, you could go back downstairs
We'll,
and
we'll
get it.
talk to CHP and then.
We know
after
with this
that,
whole,
I can give you all that information.
with like the whole like personal space, I don't want to be in that elevator with 4 people.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. You could go back down and we will follow suit right
How come she's up here? I thought you said there's no one up
Is
here.
that David?
Sorry, I was just using the restroom.
Oh, okay, you got it. But you're in a restricted area, right?
Yeah, according to Caesar here, this is restricted.
He said we're restricted
Well,
area.
she works here.
Yeah, I was
So-
there right downstairs.
So it's not
Oh,
restricted.
so it's not.
Well, restricted to the public.
You mean the area where she has the key card to
Oh,
get in
for
is
whoever
restricted,
Caesar,
but not the
king
hallway.
of this building says it's
Oh, I'm not
okay
the
to be up
king.
here.
No, I'm not. I'm by far the king.
Okay.
Let me ask you this, since you're the supervisor, who's your boss? And as far as in this building, do you have one here? Does it go through like your corporate in Sacramento? I mean,
Well, at this time, I'm going to just wait until CHP comes. You don't want to comply, answer any of my questions.
I'm not required to answer your questions. I don't work for you.
Then
I thought
I'll
I
just
made that
wait
clear
for
that you work
CHP.
for me. I don't work for you.
That's fine, and I will wait for CHP to come.
You can
and
wait
then
for the
we-
National Guard, brother. It's not going to do any good.
and-
If you want to violate our rights, go ahead. We'll name you personally on the lawsuit. That's fine.
We'll just wait.
You'll lose your qualified immunity. I will own your jet ski. I will own your car. And brother, I hate to do this, but I'll even own your dog.
Okay.
So guys, we dismissed these employees right here a while ago. They're still refusing to do their job and actually get back to work.
Well, I am doing my job.
When we pull up their salaries, I'm sure being a supervisor, Stockton area, not as high if it was the Bay Area, but he's probably into 120 to 180, possibly 200 range with all his benefits, salary, overtime, pension annually, and he's up here harassing us. You're good, man. You can get back to work.
He said that he would be on his way, so.
So again, we're in the common public area. It's not restricted. There's no signage saying restricted. You can't just randomly make up rules.
Well, we don't know who you are. We don't know.
I'm a
who
citizen with a camera, peacefully recording.
We work for.
You don't.
We don't.
So you're
know.
telling me because you don't know who I work for?
I can't say.
Well, that sounds silly what you're saying.
Can you answer this one question? Did you already
No,
call CHP?
I can't answer any questions apparently. So.
No, I'm asking you, did you already call CHP?
Yeah. Yeah. They're on their way.
Yeah, so we can't, now we can't leave. You kind of forced us and painted us into a corner.
And we can wait downstairs.
Yeah, no, you kind of painted us into a corner with this one.
Well, I don't know who you are. I don't know if you.
So
have
if you knew where I
anything on you.
worked, then we'd be allowed up here.
Well, if you
If I
showed
showed you my ID, then I'd be allowed up here.
If you showed me your ID, you would be allowed in the building. But
No,
we
that's
do
a
not-
it didn't say downstairs. It said you had to sign in. It didn't. The person downstairs when we
said-
signed in never said, "Hey, give me your ID." He never even asked.
Yes,
I have
he
it
did.
recorded. I have it recorded. You might want to double check with them because he never once said, "Hey, give me your ID."
Okay. Well, he should have. I
He
wasn't
didn't.
there.
I literally walked right past him. I was about to walk
wasn't
by, but I, as a nice guy, saw the sign-in sheet, so I looked at it real quick, and then I'm like, "Oh, should I get one of these, or what do you call it, the stickers?" I put it on, and then
And you wrote camera guy one.
yeah, which is what I am.
camera guy two.
And that's camera guy 2. I'm camera guy 1. My name is irrelevant though. I'm just a citizen.
Well, for the safety of the employees.
How is my name going to make your people safe?
Well, because we don't know who you are.
How is that going to make you safe if you know who I am? If I say my name is John Doe or Todd or Jared, what does it matter?
Well, would John Doe match your ID?
What does it matter if it does?
Well, because if it didn't, then I know that you were not disclosing who you were. Therefore,
I don't have to tell you who I am to be in a public area. I signed in as a courtesy, but that would be a Fourth Amendment violation. Do you suspect me of not being a citizen, someone I shouldn't be in here?
Oh, I didn't say that.
So what's the issue? Why not just let us do our tour and leave us alone? And then if we're here like 2 hours later, hey, you know what? What's going on?
Because you can't be walking or wandering around this building.
It's the public area, sir. How's it going?
Good, how are you guys?
Good.
How's Mike?
Good to meet you. Meet you.
Hi.
You guys out of the
I'm
Sacramento
Caesar.
office?
I'm
Here in
the one
Stockton.
that-
Stockton.
I'm the one that called.
Okay.
We have these two gentlemen here that didn't show their ID. They didn't sign into the building. They're claiming that they refuse. They don't need to do any of that when it's one of our rules for them to enter,
Nope.
for the public to enter the building. They need to identify themselves.
Now let me clarify
For
this.
the-
So I have it on
Well,
camera.
if I
When I
may,
first
I'll
walked,
You guys, you got them or do you
Yep,
want
that's
us to?
fine.
when I first walked in, he didn't ask us to sign in. As a courtesy, though, I saw the sign-in sheet, so I'm like, "Hey, do you want me to put one of these on?" And he said, "Yes." He never asked me for my ID. I signed in as a courtesy, but I put guy with a camera because that's what I am.
Okay, that's it.
I don't have to give up my Fourth Amendment rights.
Absolutely. Yeah.
As long as I stay into public common area, I'm not going in restricted areas. I'm not trying to break into restricted areas. I'm not trying to bother people. We literally went up to the 4th floor. There was nothing to see up there. We came down here, and then that's when he came. If he would have left us alone, we would have been gone already. There's really, honestly, not much to see here. I like that you guys have body cameras because most CHP that I come across don't have body cameras. Is that something new you guys are just?
It's not policy yet.
Okay.
We're one of the 2 offices that are like testing.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Do you guys have business cards yet, or is that
I
still
don't
something?
have any. No. Yeah, I mean, I don't.
We're paying so much for all the equipment, the
I
salaries.
mean, we have these
you know.
these little crash cards that we give out.
Right.
When people get into crashes, so they can get their report, which
Okay.
has our office info.
Could you do me a favor? Could you actually write down your name with the initial on the front, just because I don't know if you have more than one people with the same last name. And if possible, if you could call in for the incident number, I'd like to get that so I can request a body cam. The call number, cat number, I don't know what you guys call it. It's usually like the date.
Because I normally just do like this right here. I just give them this
Yeah.
and put my info on it.
I think there should be like a call number that has some, like they put like the date and then
Yeah,
some
we've got
numbers.
like a log number.
A log number. I'm gonna be right here with it.
Yeah, it's mostly we're talking about what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Like we said, we just came here to, you know.
And if they didn't want us up here, they should have that elevator locked with key code access only,
Yeah.
or put signage, hey, no one other than staff. Then at that point, we would be in violation. But right now, we're just walking around the public common area. He was trying to ask me where I work. He wants to see my ID. That's not necessary. Where I work is irrelevant. My ID is irrelevant. I'm a citizen of the United States of America. I'm walking around peacefully. I'm not trying to bother anyone getting services. I'm not putting cameras in people's faces. If you wouldn't have if you walked up to us, if you would have left us alone, we literally went upstairs for like, what, 2 minutes and we left because there wasn't much to see. There's not much to see here either. If you wouldn't have interrupted us, we would have been gone.
Like, because you're being cool with us, I think he would like that same.
Well, we would like
that's
it too,
all.
but he wasn't being cool with us.
I think though, what his encounter is that this isn't something that probably happens a lot.
Exactly.
So it's making him kind of
I told
uncomfortable,
him that.
nervous.
It's not normal.
But, so I'm trying to let you know, just, that's why he's asking all the questions.
Yeah.
Okay?
Nothing wrong with asking questions. No, yeah.
This is his, are you like the on-shift manager? Or you
I am the office building.
Okay, so you're probably just trying to figure out what's going on.
No, and he has a right
This
to
isn't
ask us
common for
questions.
this
I tried to answer him to the best of my ability without jeopardizing what I'm working on. I told him we have official business. If you would have left us alone, we'd already be gone out of this level. Just monitor us. He has cameras there. I can see everything we're doing. If he sees us trying to break into a private room, try to bother or impede anyone from getting services, okay, then that's alarming. But just peacefully walking up here, and again, if you look at my camera, your guy, I walked right by him. He didn't say, hey, you got to sign in. You have to give us your ID. He literally just looked at me. So then I saw he had a card or a login sheet. I asked him if he wanted me to put this on. He's like, yeah, just go ahead and put that on and sign in. So I signed in. I'm guy with a camera number 1. That's guy with a camera number 2, or whatever he signed in. It's that simple. But who I am is irrelevant. Where I work is irrelevant. I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm not here to give you guys a hard time. I just want you to go back to work, honestly, and stop wasting resources. Let me finish my tour. You'll probably never see us again. That seems fair.
He also stated that he is trying to answer my question. He answered absolutely zero of my
I'm
questions.
not required.
Magdi,
Yes, sir.
these gentlemen said that you never asked for their ID upon entering. Is that true?
Yeah, no.
You didn't ask for their ID?
They ask your ID.
No.
My ID?
Did you ask
See
them?
what I'm
I
saying?
ask for their ID and
Sir,
they
I
sign.
have you on camera. I can show it to him if you'd like.
You right?
No, but what I'm saying is when I walked in, you were very nice. You were just sitting behind your desk.
Yeah.
I walked right by. You didn't say, hey, sir, wait, hold on. You have to sign in, or hey, you have to show me your ID. I said to you, hey, would you like me to put this on? You said yes, and then you said would sign in.
Also-
But he never once said, hey, let me
Sir,
see your ID.
Also, is general practice for us to not have people wandering around the building unescorted?
In restricted areas.
Unescorted.
That's
I completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
It is a public building.
let me alarm that.
They're allowed to walk
That's-
around, do everything.
We're kind of.
Let me dispel that, just so you wait. Hold on, sir.
He was saying that
Just
he
so
opened the
you know,
door and-
I offered him if he wanted to walk around with us and escort us, that was fine. I actually said that. Do you remember me saying that?
No, I do not
It's on
recall.
camera,
Right over there.
sir, but it does involve us being up here. Now, you can monitor us. You want to follow us and walk around. I can't prevent you from doing that if you're scared that we're going to do something so evil.
No,
We just came
I
from
don't
the-
know who you are,
That's
where
what I'm
you
saying.
are.
You're welcome to follow us, but we're going to leave at our
No,
own
I-
leisure.
No, I do not
It's on
recall.
camera.
Right over there.
When we were standing over there, I said, if you want to walk around and consume resources, you're welcome to follow us. The only thing I said was when we go down to elevator, I prefer not have 4 people in there because just to be safe, I'd like to do 2 and 2. But I said, when we're walking around here, you're welcome to follow us. I said that to you. As a manager, I would hope that you would remember that. And this guy, what kind of Mickey Mouse operation you're running?
Well,
He's hiding his name badge.
you were-
You're letting him do it.
I don't want to argue.
Me neither. How about this? Let's just all agree to disagree. Let us finish our tour. We'll be on our way. You'll probably never see us again. Sound like a good deal, guys?
You can do whatever. Yeah.
All right. Take care.
I got nothing wrong.
You learned something, right? You're good?
If
I'll
the
meet you down-
CHP
I'll meet you downstairs for that public records.
If the officers say.
I'm going to meet you downstairs for that public records request.
We need to get it.
Is that for him?
Perfect. And that's your
I just
information.
put it's like I said, it's our crash card. So
Gotcha,
there's just
gotcha.
a date. That's my info. That's that incident number you're
Gotcha.
talking about.
Could you put your name?
I
Or
put it
you
on
don't-
top. It's right there.
Oh, right there. Perfect.
That's our office. So you want to call him?
So
for
he's the top one, you're the bottom.
Yep.
Gotcha. Hey, you guys have been very helpful, man. I'm sorry we had to consume your time, man. I know this isn't fun. I'm sure you guys got calls like this before, but have a good day.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, no, go ahead. I'm home.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you're good, you're good.
Oh, go ahead, sir.
Yeah. That's why in practice, you have stuff like this, right? Or this is encoded. You can't, that's kind of how it works, right? If there is stuff like that, because it is a public building. So,
Yeah, my
Kind of just exercise.
concern is, I don't know who these people are. They could be going behind blind spots. I don't know what they have on them. They have
Sir, you're welcome to escort
They
us.
don't have,
I told you that before.
pressing measures to attend to.
Well, I also gave you the option to
But
get
I
back
don't
to
know
work,
what
but
they
you
have in their
refused.
heads. You know, I don't know what they're doing, if they're planning anything, and for the safety of the public and the safety of personnel.
I get you. I completely understand why you. I get
Sir,
it.
can I ask you this? In today's day and age with the technology we have, if I had ill will, do you think I would come here openly with a camera like this?
I have no idea.
I could hide 1,000 cameras up here and you would never even know with today's technology.
That's my point.
I'm openly recording under wiretap laws. I'm making it obvious I'm recording. I'm working on a story. I'm not here to cause trouble or ill will or give you a hard time, but you're trying to impede on my rights.
And that was my
Freedom can
point.
be scary, sir.
You
You
can,
just gotta
you
buck
can
up.
plant 1,000 cameras like you said.
Enjoy your freedom.
But I'm not doing that.
Well, I don't know.
You have cameras up there that can watch us.
I don't know. We don't know that.
You have cameras up there. Watch them.
We don't know what you're doing.
And just like the security's main role is, observe and report. Well, watch us. Just don't harass us, but you're welcome to shadow us and walk around. Maybe, hey, sir, can I get you a bottle of water? Do you have any questions?
In the future, I can do that if you were to set up an appointment with me.
And give you all my personal information and where I work and all that.
Well, if you wanted to set up an appointment with me, I could do something.
So is that one of the requirements for me to tell you, hey, I work at McDonald's, or hey, I work at Costco, or hey, I work at a bakery?
I'm not trying to engage.
Okay.
These guys, they bored. I mean, just.
The best course of action at this point you could do is get back to work and just let it go.
Anything goes for the-
We got any charges, anything? You guys, you guys any charge loitering or something? I mean, we got.
Sir. So the definition of loitering is when you don't have a purpose. We have a purpose.
Like escalates or any-
Well, this guy really wants to violate our rights, man.
See us in a jail cell.
But right now, that's what.
Luckily, we got some educated deputies up here.
They're not being, this is exercising rights, man. That's what it is.
No, that's perfectly fine. And,
If it's
you know,
perfectly
like I
fine,
said-
let's get back to work then.
Well, like I said, I, comply with whatever you say. I'm just concerned with the safety of the public and the staff members in this building. That's what.
Sir, I'm not wearing a mask. I'm a big guy. I can't jump fences, man. You would catch me if I tried to run in the first place. I'm here just to take pictures. If you would have left us alone, we would have been gone a long time ago. Or if you want to escort us and shadow us, as long as you do it peacefully and don't bother us, we're happy with that too. I'd prefer to see you get back to work and do some actual services, but if you want to shadow us just to ease your mind, I have no problem with that, as long as you do it respectfully.
Yeah, and since you mentioned that's something you usually do with the public, go ahead. Use that resource that you usually spend shadowing the public, and you can shadow us while we can finish up our shots.
You call this, we're here, but
Yes.
this situation, they're just walking around observing that.
I like how you worded that. It's not unfortunately we're exercising rights, but we are exercising rights. Good job, good job.
Like I said, if anything escalates, obviously it gets different, right? But right now, they're just walking around.
And we're not going to escalate things if you just leave us alone.
I can't leave you. I will walk with you. I can't leave you wandering around.
Are both of you going to follow us or just you?
Well, that'll be.
Because he's going one direction, I'm going a different direction. That's why I'm wondering.
Are you available, Terrence?
Terrence.
No, Terrence, we got part of his ID.
Are you available?
Terrence.
These dudes is bored. Don't let them poke at you.
I know, but we can't leave them.
If you follow me, though, you're going to be exposed even more. It's your choice. We'll wait right here when you decide.
We'll take care of the situation. Do you have a card? You said call you back if you. Just
Going down. Third floor, going down.
This area,
Yeah.
restricted area, open area, guys. But upstairs, they don't have this, but somehow they thought we can't walk into public area peacefully. It's crazy.
Crazy on the end of
It's because Trump got shot.
That might be it. I don't know.
Look at no public restrooms.
That's pretty bad, but I wasn't recording before, brother, so I forgot. So again, hey, you want to let us go in with that secret access card or what?
You got the secret access?
All right.
No, I have it away.
How they been treating you up here? Good.
Yeah.
Good, good.
There's a problem with doctors signing your paperwork.
Oh, I believe it. I'm actually. So you can see there's a lot of people in here, guys. Out of respect, I'm going to stay out of this room. I'm going to stay from here and just get a couple shots, but I'm not here to, I don't want to bother anyone else. And action.
Action.
All right, guys, before we head downstairs and call this one a wrap and move on to another location, we're going to go back up to level 4. We are going to do a...
Third floor, going up.
You guys are going up, roll down.
Okay. I will go with you.
Third floor, going up.
No?
I don't want to be 4 people at once in the...
Yeah, I don't want to get sick, that's why I'm wearing this mask.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll escort you the rest of
No,
the
yeah, if one of you do, but I can't have all of you guys, you know, in the same...
Okay. Where you headed?
Upstairs.
We'll wait for the next elevator. And then where do you want to meet on the first floor so we can get that public records request?
You can meet at the lobby.
That one's going up.
Here, all of you
This
guys...
one's going down.
Okay, gotcha.
You can walk right in.
Yeah, I don't want to get jumped in here.
Oh, we're not going to do that.
Learning experience, right? I'm going to take that as a yes. All right, guys, so if you notice when we were down on the 2nd floor, when we first came in, just do me a favor, give me 6 feet though. They had like a little pull strap or whatever, and it said restricted access, you know, you couldn't go past it. They also had one, kind of the same setup, but one over there. And then they had one kind of halfway down where the EDD part was. They had like a sign, but like a little sandwich board type sign. And then they had on there restricted past that. So we couldn't go past it. But if you notice this area here, level 4, there's nothing saying restricted. It's a state entity. We, the people, pay for it. We're just going to take a quick little victory lap. Got our chaperone right behind us here. Go get one last shot of that water feature before we take off. It's a great view, guys. Kind of cool though, kind of nice. So you see right here, this is what I was talking about. That sign, staff only. We can't go past there, but that means on this side, we're perfectly fine.
That means we can't go up in here.
All right. Got some more stuff up here, public information, in case anyone needs some of this information. If you're gonna read it, guys, you're gonna have to pause it. And that's pretty much all we need, guys. I think we're gonna call this one a wrap. We're gonna head downstairs and hopefully get those public records that we requested.
Can you just treat you good up here? Just doing a story on
Since we came up first, you guys wanna go first and we'll wait for you?
Yeah, that's first.
Gonna go down to the first floor,
We'll go to the first, I'm gonna start that
public records.
Oh, I guess I gotta wait for a seat now.
You can tell he's not happy, guys, having to follow us around when he could be doing actual work. All right, back down to the first floor. And we already checked the elevator inspection. I believe it was 2024. It has to be updated every 12 months. So they're good in that area. All right. You can feel the difference. It's nice and cool up there, but warm down here.
Thank you so much. So keep it outside because they will use it again.
So here's what I'd like to do, and let's go over here so we don't bother people. What I'd like to do,
Thank you so much, Dave.
What I'd like to do, we can do this two ways. One, I can put in a public records request. You know, you have 10 days to respond as far as, you know, if you want to give us that information or not. If it, you know, you're supposed to give it to us. Or just simply, if you could, on a piece of paper, write down your name and position only. That's all I need. And his name and position, and that's all I need. This is his full name and position. Though that way, because I don't know if you have multiple like people with the same last name. Then I'll look up the rest of the public record myself. Okay. So that's all I need. If you can just do that. If not, if you want, or we can do it the other way where, hey, I put in an official request and we come back in, you know, say 2 weeks, and then we have to do this all over again. And you're going to see us again. Or if you want to get rid of us, and most likely never see us again, just give us that info.
Sure.
Whatever's easier for you, though. I'm flexible. I'm a nice guy.
We'll have you submit the 10-day request.
Okay, so I'd like you to take it then. So under
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
under the Disability Act, because I do have a disability, I'd like you to take down that request for me, and then I'm going to need you to stamp it and sign it, and give me a copy. So I'm officially asking you to grab a piece of paper, and then I'm going to have you sign and date it and stamp it. If you have a stamp, if not, that's fine. If you don't have a stamp, that's fine.
And then a paper and sign and date it.
So so most public entities or state entities will have what's called a public records request form. If you don't have an actual public records request form, though, it can be handwritten on a piece of paper. It can be emailed. It can be verbally said. I'm verbally going to say to you, I'd like you to write it down and then give me a copy that you received it, and then I'll come back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, let me see if we have them.
Perfect. So he's going to do this the hard way. He doesn't want to give us their information. Sad guy, sad.
It's a highly sensitive area, you know, people disclose.
I didn't hear what you're saying. What was it?
I'm sorry?
I didn't hear what you were saying about that sensitive.
Oh, because this is a sensitive area
okay.
with EDD and all that. Do you mind if we go speak over there?
Sure, no problem.
Or possibly outside?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, it is.
You're not trying to ambush us over there.
Of course not.
Caesar wouldn't do that.
Not Caesar. Just try and get us arrested, right?
No, not arrested
But
at
it's
all.
not take away our freedom.
No, sir, not at all. Just, because like I said, because I don't know who you two are, I don't know what's in your bags. My main concern is the safety of the public. And
I don't see him checking everyone else's bag that comes in.
No, we don't check bags. We don't check.
So what's the issue with my bag?
Well, because you're on the different floors and
Wouldn't it be safer on the floors where there's no people than the floors down here where there are people though? Seems like that'd be the bigger concern for safety.
Well, you were on the other floors.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That was my concern anyways.
Either way.
Here's my information. Here's my business card.
Okay.
So, and then my partner was on the back.
Perfect. That's all we needed.
Oh, thank you, Caesar.
Yeah.
Oops, hold on. Blocking something there. Okay. Let's, it's up to you. I don't know if you shake hands or not, but let's agree to disagree. Have a wonderful day. I wish you no harm. Wish you a blessed day. We'll see you next time.
No ill will on my part.
Me neither. Me neither.
Like I told you right now, my main concern is the public. That's my concern.
I'm going to have to discontinue this conversation. I'm trying to be cordial, but I can't believe what you're saying because if that were true what you were saying, we're part of the public and you were trying to get us arrested. So
I wasn't trying to get you arrested.
Seriously, I do wish you no harm, but at this point I'm going to discontinue the conversation.
That's fine.
Have a blessed day.
That's fine.
All right, Caesar.
Hey, I just want to say goodbye. You've been very helpful. I appreciate you, my man. I don't know if you shake hands or not, but I'll do this. Here, I'll do this. You deserve it. You too. Take care.